What is going on, dudes? I'm Episode 13, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. In the last episode, we took on Chapter 11, where we went and took down the Empire's sea fortress, and we had the Interlude, where we got to learn a little bit about Angie, who was the little stowaway girl we found hiding in the, well, what they believe to be a stowaway girl, who was hiding in the engine room, and, yeah, who I guess is our Valkyria, and I think I'm pretty right about that. I don't know much more other than the fact she was able to tell that an engine, a Ragnaline engine, was having trouble because she could sense it. So, and since, you know, there's a connection between the Valkyria and Ragnite, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyways, in this episode we'll start with Chapter 12, we'll see what happens. If it's a 2-battle chapter, it'll just be this chapter in this episode, but if it's one battle, we'll probably try to go for 13 as well. But let's start out with Resupply Mission.
Up until now, the Centurion's gone from battle to battle with no resupplying in between. When the ship first left the coast, it carried with it more than enough fuel and ammo to complete the mission. However, thanks to all the unforeseen obstacles we've encountered, the Imperial ambushes, a forced detour, our supplies are already running thin. And we're nowhere near the Empire's capital yet. In particular, there's the backup engine. It requires an enormous amount of Ragnite to keep it running. Right now, if we just charge on forward, there's a very real chance we'll run out of fuel. And if we get stranded in the middle of a frozen wasteland, wouldn't just mean the failure of our mission. It would be certain death for everyone on board. There's no other way around it. We need to restock our fuel and ammunition before they're gone entirely. So, our next destination is a port town on our new route. The Empire's been using it as a supply hub. This is no ordinary resupply mission. The fate of everyone on board the Centurion hangs in the balance.
Alright, imminent threat.
No matter how far we go, all you can see is snow.
It's scary to think what would happen if we ran out of fuel.
Have you heard of the Minette?
The Minette?
In the last war, there was a ship called the Minette with a crew of 20. They got stranded and drifted for days. But when they found the ship after the war, there was only one body. All they found of the other 19 was just a big pile of bones in the kitchen.
Don't say that! We would never go that far!
One body? 100? It doesn't matter. We're still going to...
Loof! The Centurion isn't like the Minette. We're not just drifting out here. Besides, we're surrounded by snow. At least fresh water won't be an issue.
Anyone ever tell you you're too optimistic for your own good?
We've got to keep our heads up somehow. But we can't keep this up forever. Please, Claude, save the Centurion.
Yep. Alright, sneaking in.
We'll be arriving at our deployment point soon. Prepare for land combat immediately.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure y'all make it back safe. And the transport trucks, too.
I've used every trick in the book to make it this far. We've been pushing the backup engine to run on empty. It's affecting the machinery. If we don't get some more Ragnite soon, the whole system could backfire on us at any moment.
We'd be sitting ducks out here. I'd rather not wait for the Empire's snipers to pick us off.
They wouldn't even have to snipe us. They could just pull up a chair and watch us die.
I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
We'll just have to take all the Ragnite the Empire's got, and their weapons and ammo while we're at it.
Might need some more food, too. We're almost out of bread.
We don't have any eggs, milk, or sugar either. If we had those, I could make some pudding for Angie.
Fuel is our top priority, but some more food couldn't hurt. Remember though, we're not pillaging. We're targeting military facilities only. I don't want any civilians caught in the crossfire. As for your assignations...
Claude, do you have a moment? I made a list of all the supplies we need. Can we go over it?
Perfect timing. Let's hash out who's gonna do what.
Our first priority is fuel, and then...
We park the transport trucks out back behind the warehouse. Then, we distract the guards.
Transport trucks? Maybe I can go outside on one. Let's go, Rags!
Great. Ally in disguise.
This is where we meet up with the Resistance, right?
Yeah. We're looking for a blue rose in a window.
Oh, 'cause the rebels are called the Blue Rose. I guess not all imps are rotten, huh?
This city was originally part of the Nord Republic. The Empire hasn't been in control for long. They want to fight for their homeland, same as us. That's why they're working with the Federation. If they hadn't let us in, we'd have had no choice but to storm the city for our supplies.
Well, I'm glad they're on our side. The less we gotta do, the better.
True.
Still, if we get caught, we'll end up prisoners of war. But the Resistance...
Right. If the Imperials find them, it'll be Einhempt all over again. We'll have to be careful how we communicate.
Shh! Some soldiers are coming.
Okay, I got this.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Sorry, pal, but it's nap time.
Wait, stop! Stop and smell the roses.
That's the code. You're with the Blue Rose? Raz, let him go. He's our contact.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
My name is Mika. We already took care of the prep work. Let's go.
Okay, follow him.
Rags, what's wrong? We're leaving. Come on, you weird dog. Fine. Stay and watch the trucks.
Oh, Rags, were you worried about me? Oh. Thanks, but I think I have to go.
Why?
It feels like someone's calling me. Like I have to hurry up and find them. I hear it from over there. Yeah, it'll be okay. It's just a little scary. But I have to go.
I called it. 100% called it. She's 100% a Valkyria. Okay, the Angel and the Witch.
Huh? Are you the one who called me?
No, I haven't called anyone.
Oh. It's so pretty. The ice is all shiny. It just looks like a big white field from up on the ship. But I like being in town, too. It's warm and bright. Is that doggy your friend?
Friend? Why, yes, he's a good friend.
He's just like Rags. He looks really smart. You think he'd be friends with me? Good boy.
That's strange. Fenrir usually doesn't like anyone petting him but me.
friend too.
You. I see now. I didn't realize. You spoke of a ship, a Federation snow cruiser, yes? Why would they come to this town?
I'm sorry. I don't really remember.
You don't remember?
I only remember my name. It's Angie.
Of course. Memory loss. It was like that for some of the others, too. Maybe that's for the best. You might be happier that way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But I don't like not knowing anything. Everyone's working so hard, but I can't do anything to help. All I can do is hide behind them. At dinner, everyone only gets 2 pieces of bread, but they all still share some with me. And when I finally sit down to eat, I have so much bread, I can't even finish it all. And everyone just smiles at me, even though I can hear their stomachs growling. And when I go to bed, they tell me stories like...
Enough! So, everyone needs you, and everyone loves you. You must be so happy. You must have so much fun. Do you know how much I wanted a life like that?
I'm sorry.
Fine. You want to know who you really are? I'll tell you.
Huh?
I'll show you what you can do for all those nice people. All the people who protect you.
Tell me! I just want to help!
Very well. In that case, remember who you are. Remember why you are here.
Who I am?
Yeesh. Okay. Warehouse supply raid. I mean, I did call it.
Let's review the mission at hand.
I'm super proud that I straight up called it. According to Resistance Intelligence, everything we need is in Warehouse D2. Regrettably, its exact location is unknown. We'll have to pinpoint the target ourselves. It goes without saying the Empire is closely patrolling its supply depot. If we're caught in the searchlight, they'll sound the alarm call for reinforcements. For now, we'll have to be judicious with our use of the APC. Excuse me, if an enemy finds that our cover will be blown and be forced to retreat, do not let a single Imperial near the APC.
Keep moving, look for the storehouse, and stay hidden. Let's go, everyone!
Infiltrating the enemy supply warehouse, huh? I've never been great at the whole stealth thing.
Don't do anything crazy, Raz. The tiniest mistake could get you killed out here. Right, Kai? What's wrong?
I'll go keep an eye on that side. We'll meet up later.
Hey, what do you mean? Kai, wait!
She's gone.
This is Kai we're talking about. I'm sure she has a plan.
What kind of plan?
Don't know. But she's never run off without thinking, has she?
Well, I guess that's true.
She's a sniper. Working alone is what she does best. Just let her do her thing.
Fine, I get it.
We should get started too. Head for the rendezvous point, and don't let the enemy see us.
Kai. No. Lena. I'm trusting you too. Hey, that manhole's open. Reminds me of when I'd sneak down into the tunnels back home. If we do that here, we might be able to get around without the imps finding us. Worth a shot, right?
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Cool.
There they are!
There are grenadiers here.
On to the next!
God, they made it difficult to find this damn place. freaking blocked up that truck over there. I had Raz go out, and so he wasn't able to help, and Curtis got destroyed.
Here it is. This has to be Warehouse D2. All the supplies we need are in there. Load it up, fast.
That everything? Man, what a haul.
Hey, what happened to Kai? We never ended up seeing her.
I know, they actually even put her on the battlefield, so I couldn't necessarily place her, but she was nowhere to be found.
We've loaded everything on the trucks. We're just waiting to leave now. But if she doesn't meet up with us soon...
Did something happen to her? Should we have followed her? I didn't expect this.
Damn it! What the hell is she doing?
Raz, wait! I'll come with you!
Huh? Hold on, you two!
So, do I just wait here, or...?
Alright. Still an A? Really? I should have had that done last turn, but it's fine. Cool. We got a Lancer for the Lancer race. Alright.
Your performance in the previous battle was exemplary.
It really wasn't.
Please accept this reward from headquarters.
We got a simple sight.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
I'm Eileen Blackwell. Curtis's little sister, actually. I hope you can cut him a little slack.
Wait, really? Also, whoever Sothis' voice actress is, she has a lot of parts in this. She does the mean girl up on the ship. She also does the medic, and she does Eileen's voice too. But why... Okay, Curtis has awoken a new potential. Overbearing sister. Interesting. Okay, sibling reunion. Oh god. This is important.
That's a Federation signal. You sure you don't need to answer that?
It's none of your business.
That's a bit cold.
Stop deflecting. I want an answer. That's why I'm here.
I told you, the destruction of the comet was an accident. Sinking it was never a part of the plan. I didn't order them to attack your ship either. It was just a tantrum by an immature Valkyria. But now you understand, don't you? Those things aren't meant to exist. They're dangerous and cruel weapons, and humanity can't control them. That's why I ask you.
I'm the one asking questions here. I was given this transceiver by one of the refugees. Or one of your spies mixed in with them. Is that why they came? Did you attack that village and drive them out just to get this to me? I talked to those refugees, Kai. A lot of people died in that attack. Children, the elderly, pregnant women. Did you know what would happen when you gave that order?
Yes. Sacrifices had to be made.
God, this seems like a completely different Kai.
Soldiers aren't the only ones who put their lives at risk. You've seen it yourself, haven't you? Changing the world takes compromise. Otherwise, the tragedies of history will only be repeated. All that matters is that you accomplish your goal. Only that can justify the sacrifices you've made.
Claude said the same thing. If we don't do something, the tragedy will never stop. We have to believe in our goal and keep moving.
I see. Our perspectives may be different, but he and I are one and the same.
No, you're not! You say the same things, but you couldn't be further apart! Claude told us no matter how tough things get for Squad E, whatever sacrifices we make, we have to keep fighting for the sake of everyone. He would never hurt innocent people for some cause. He's nothing like you!
My cause is not nearly so trivial as Claude's. disappointed. I thought you, of all people, would be on my side.
I am! I'm the only family you have. So please listen to me. I've done everything you asked me to do. But you've changed, Kai. This war has changed you. You went to the Empire to use their power, but you ended up no better than them. You're selfish and cruel, and you toy with human life. All you do is cause more tragedy. You don't care about peace. All you care about is your own twisted cause.
Is that why you called me out here? To tell me all this?
That's right. I don't take orders from you anymore.
So, if this is where we part ways, what do you plan to do?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to fight the Empire. And I'll fight you, together with my allies.
Allies? The same allies you betrayed? You chose to be a spy. You cannot deny that.
Shut up!
Who really killed those hundreds of Federation soldiers on the Crystal Sea? You think you can redeem yourself now? No. Never mind redemption. Can you even forgive yourself?
I will never forgive myself. I'll carry that with me, but I will keep moving forward.
Can you, Lena?
Kai! What are you...
What?
Alright. Let's move on. Severing ties. This has all of a sudden gotten even more interesting.
Well, well. Scaredy Claude in the flesh. You've grown up.
Kai!
And Raz. This does take me back. You never change. And the lovely Riley Miller. Always out of our league. I recognized you instantly.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Kai, what are you doing here? Why are you dressed up like an imp?
I don't go by Kai anymore. It's Forseti now. I'm an officer of the Imperial Army.
You're with the Empire? Then Lena...
I believe we've already reunited on the battlefield, albeit indirectly. Didn't you notice, Claude? If not, maybe you haven't grown as much as I'd hoped.
Hold on. This is Kai? You mean the real one? Does that mean he's a spy for the Federation? A double agent? That's incredible! So you went undercover to beat the Imperial Army from the inside out.
That's what I hoped, but that is sort of, kind of, not what it is anymore. He wanted to stop the creation of the Valkyria, but I don't know. I think he's... It's weird because the Empire, like, treats the Darkson like shit, and he's a Darkson.
I've missed this, Riley. You always had quite an imagination. No, I'm no spy. Though I did plan to spy among you. Or at least, she used to be one of mine.
Huh? What are you getting at?
I joined the Imperial Army of my own free will. That's the truth. I'm working for a cause. I need power to see it through. This world is twisted, and I'm going to change it.
Kai!
War has changed, Claude. Nations fight each other, but it's not about territory or resources anymore. The system we know as war has been twisted beyond the human desires and competitions that sparked it.
Getting the whole Metal Gear Solid rant?
It's become its own culture, its own catalyst, its own reason, Claude. It's human insanity made manifest. I saw that insanity myself. I saw the way war had been twisted, and I vowed to stop it. Claude, if you wish to know the truth, then join me. I could tell from our battles how skilled a commander you've become. I'd welcome you with open arms.
You think?
Wait, goddammit! Kai!
The Imperials are here! We're pulling out!
Well, goddamn. The witch's will.
It's begun.
What has?
I gave you the trigger. Your memory should come back. Never forget how much blood will be spilled because of you. Because of your power.
Blood? Oh, that was Riley.
A friend of yours? Perhaps she'll be the first to pay the price.
What? No, I don't want that.
Then go back. Go back to the people who chose you. And then, finally... Go.
Okay. I hope I see you again, miss.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Lady Chromaria!
What?
Did any Federation soldiers come this way? We were in pursuit, but we've lost them.
They've been dealt with. I melted them down until nothing was left. Angie, how are we supposed to live like this? What can we believe in?
Good question. Alright, extraction.
Okay, everyone's here.
Wait, Rags is gone.
What?
But he always stays when I tell him. Did something happen?
Rags!
Is that... Andy? What are you doing here?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to leave.
We're rolling out. Hang on tight.
Okay then. Lena, our friend.
Fantastic. With this much fuel, we can go for weeks without losing speed.
Not just fuel either. We got weapons, ammo, trucks full of this stuff.
That's a huge help. Take the food to the galley immediately, and pack the ammunition for easy access.
We'll use their own shells to tear through their armor. It doesn't get much better than that.
There's eggs, milk, and sugar, too. We gotta get the cook to whip up some eggnog.
Hey, it is practically the holidays. Man, I miss my mom's cooking.
So, you know how I left Hoffen before the rest of you? Seeing him didn't shake me up too badly. People change, and there's nothing we can do about that. But Kai, how much do you really know about all this?
I'm as confused as you. He never really told me anything. He just dropped his cryptic hints. But if I told you what I do know, it would only hurt you. So I can't.
Riley, Claude, you know Kai. The one who's been on our side the whole time, I mean. She's not the kind of person to lie or hide anything.
Raz, you do forget she was acting as a spy for who knows how long. And didn't tell anybody about it. And you were the only person to know about it. Until very recently.
So if she says she can't tell us, she means it. Please, just don't push her on this.
Raz.
Wow. When did you turn into a cool guy?
Huh?
I didn't know you had it in you.
Riley.
Raz got there before I could.
What?
I trust Kai too. I mean, we're all friends here.
Yeah, we were friends way before any of this military stuff.
You guys.
So we're just gonna forget the whole act of treason?
I'm sure we'll find out when the time comes. If she can't tell us now, then I won't ask. Is that okay with you, Kai?
Claude.
See, Kai? We're good, right?
Everyone. Everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, Riley and Angie.
Hey, Angie. You know everyone would be really sad if something bad happened to you, right? So, you can't run off without telling anyone, okay? Sorry. You can just tell someone if you want to get off this ship, you know. We could take you someplace safe.
No, I like being on the ship. I like everyone here. I just wanted to be useful, and I thought maybe being in town would help me remember.
Angie. Just seeing you smile is enough for everyone here. The battlefield is scary. Sometimes we forget how to smile. So, we're all glad you can help us remember. You don't have to worry about being useful to us. We just want you to be happy. Okay?
Riley.
But you wanted to get your memories back, huh? Did you remember anything about your past?
A little.
It's fine, though. You don't have to force it. If you don't have any memories, we can make some new ones. Everyone here can help you with that.
New memories?
And I think it's time for new memory number 1. Since you said you're sorry... Ta-da! Your big sister Riley's special homemade pudding!
Pudding?
Oh, do you not like custard pudding?
I don't know. I've never had it.
Wait, you've never had pudding? Not even once?
I don't think so.
Wow. Maybe your family was super strict? Well, I promise it tastes really good. Go ahead and try it.
Okay, thank you. It's so sweet! I love pudding. It's really, really good.
Nice to hear it. There's lots more where that came from, so have as much as you want.
Okay. Thank you, Riley.
That's cute. Alright, and then bonds.
Running off without a word? You scared the shit out of me.
I still came back, right?
Yeah. As long as you're here, I'm good.
Sorry. I guess I made you worry. I made trouble for you, too.
Hey, no big deal. You know I'd do anything for you.
That's what I mean! I took advantage of your kindness.
Oh, damn
Damn it! I can't take it anymore!
What are you?
Son of a... That hurt, man!
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Damn it, there's more?
Idiot.
Huh?
Worked better than a punch, didn't it?
Yeah. Now that's a knockout.
It's funny that Leraz looks directly at the camera when saying that. Okay, that's probably it for Chapter 12. Indeed.
Chapter 13. Waiting for springtime.
What the heck? Why is... Kai's potential has changed into independent. Okay, we got the Fringkazan. Interesting. What is this? Scent of blue roses. Why is it here? This is number 1. What? Well, I guess we'll see.
This is the full list of missing supplies, sir.
Oh my god, that's Robbie Damon.
Hmm.
Doing the Hubert voice.
They weren't here for that long, but they managed to steal quite a bit. It's impressive, certainly.
Huh?
But an operation like this would have been impossible without an inside man. Of course. The Resistance.
Why is there a massive gap there? That bugs me. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, the cold engine.
We need extra rope on the starboard side.
Check the landing crafts! Get those engines ready to run!
That should be all the supplies loaded, sir. We're just about done with refueling, too.
It would appear we're almost ready for the grand finale.
Do you think Squad E will be back in time for departure?
It certainly would be a problem if they missed the boat. From here on out, we'll be racing against time itself. I can understand wanting to thank the Resistance. We wouldn't have these supplies without them. But Operation Cygnus is our greatest priority. I do hope Mr. Wallace is aware of that.
But there's still the issue with our main reactor.
Brian, would you mind accompanying me for a moment?
Okay, the captain's intent.
Well, I'll be. Ain't every day I see you wandering around down here. Thought you'd taken root in the bridge.
You're as chipper as always, Andre. It's nice to see you in person once in a while. Orders over the intercom just aren't the same.
So, what's the occasion? I reckon you didn't come all the way down here just to talk to an old grease monkey.
I have business in the Forbidden Sector. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to...
Yeah, I figured. The main reactor hasn't made a peep since that mess. Come on, Roland. I know there's some kind of secret with that reactor. Can't you let me in on it?
I'm sorry, old friend. I'm afraid that's not something I can do, even for you.
Good grief. Fine, fine. I guess it's up to you to get that thing working again, huh?
Well, shall we?
The reactor's still empty.
Not much time left now.
I understand, sir. I'll bring it back at once.
No. It won't fully activate unless it's here of its own free will.
Oh my...
That's what all the briefings said.
I'll probably have cut that out, but I made a gasp as he said that because it was a weird noise that came out of my throat. But oh my fucking god, The main reactor was being powered by Angie. Bruh.
Then
it'll have to return willingly. Until then, we wait.
Do you think it will return, sir? Will it come back for us?
Wow. Okay, Imperial Occupation.
It's terrible. This must have been such a beautiful city before all this.
This neighborhood resisted occupation the hardest. When the Imperials came, they destroyed everything.
I can see Imperial patrols all over the place.
See that building next to the Central Plaza?
Yeah?
That's where General Manuel is being held captive. He's an important contact we had within the Empire. He's been accused of cooperating with the Resistance. They've taken him in for questioning.
Was it because of the supplies we took in that op earlier?
Yes, but they won't find any evidence. He's an influential figure in the Empire. Ordinarily, he'd be questioned for a day or two, then acquitted. But this time we got unlucky. The one leading the investigation is Major Burke. A real witch hunter. Practically a one-man inquisition. He's held a grudge against Manuel for a while now. The General interfered with one investigation too many. He'd fabricate whatever evidence he needed if it would push Manuel towards a death sentence.
Sounds like a real charmer.
Why don't we just take out all the soldiers around here? That'd be quicker, right?
No. Even if we liberated the city, the Imperials would be here in days to take it back, with more troops than ever. If that happened, I don't know if the Resistance could hold them off on their own.
We work in the shadows. We don't have the raw power to fight the Imperial Army head-on. That's why we're putting all our eggs in your basket. I know we're pushing the responsibility on you, but...
That's not true at all. You're fighting the Empire just like us. Take pride in that.
Thank you. Truth be told, I've got a baby on the way. My wife is due this spring. That's why I want this war over before then. That's why I'm fighting beside you. If our baby remembers hearing anything from these years, I want it to be birdsong, not gunfire.
Sounds like a good future to me. And we'll be the ones to make it happen.
Right on. Okay, what are we... Why is there such a major gap up here? Bruh, it's gotta be something from one of the, like, extra stories or squad stories or something that I haven't done. Anyway, waiting for springtime, the Resistance.
Here's our plan to rescue General Manuel.
Right. Okie-doke, our task to capture the city hall to the north, where he is held captive. The main road is the most direct route, but they built a barricade to block it off. It's up to you whether or not to stage a frontal assault or to find a more indirect route. Well, we can't stage a frontal assault if we can't get through the front, because those types of barriers are unbreakable by even a tank. The enemy commander is named Major Burke. According to Blue Rose, he's as cunning as he is ruthless. Expect him to lay a trap. As a reminder, we're acting separately from the Centurion. We won't have their support. I literally have not upgraded the Centurion at all.
General Manuel is being held at the town hall. Our allies in the Resistance need us to rescue him.
Our objective is City Hall. You can see the Empire's made it a command post. A direct route would be risky. But my allies have infiltrated parts of this city. If you can find them, they can help you. Unfortunately, even I don't know exactly where they are. Keep an eye out for a blue rose. If you see that, it means our comrades are nearby. I'm counting on you.
How was that?
Our allies have been taken out.
All according
There
to
we go. Okay. That one was a little more difficult than I anticipated. But we did it. In the end, oh my god, the Power Scouts, dude.
You did it! Thank you. Thank you so much.
I honestly, literally thank Rosetta and Minerva, as well as Alicia, who did a lot of work at the beginning, and then Raz. So those four deserve the praise.
Thank you, comrade. You saved our future.
No. You were the ones that saved us. Those supplies kept us going. If we hadn't gotten those... I don't even want to think about it. Oh, but we should probably save the celebrations until after the General's safe.
Of course. Come on, let's go!
Cool. I'll take an A rank. I felt like I did that pretty efficiently. So, pretty cool. And we got a cool sniper from defeating the ace. A new squad story, interesting.
Your performance in the previous battle was exemplary. Please accept this reward from headquarters.
Galleon X-20R. Ooh! Alright.
Guess that's a wrap.
All the Resistance members made it out safe as well.
And the General?
The interrogation was rough on him, but it's nothing life-threatening. He's safe in the car. We'll take him to our headquarters. I think it's time he joined us as our leader.
I see. Glad to hear it.
We can handle the rest from here. You'd better get going. You're all in a hurry, aren't you?
Yeah. We need to end this war before springtime, remember?
It's a promise, then. My baby's counting on me. Ah, right. You should know. If it's a boy, I plan on naming him Claude.
That's cute.
What? I don't know if I really deserve to have someone named after me.
He's got a point. You don't want him turning out to be a stick in the mud like this guy.
Well, if he's a stick in the mud, he'll be a tough one. And that's good enough for me. Goodbye, everyone. I wish you all the best of luck.
That car, huh?
Sniper!
Damn it! They're after the General!
Oh no.
Mika! Is he...
We need to move. Come on.
Oh shit, dude. No!
These Resistance guys are all just civilians, huh? No regulations to follow. No medals for their heroes. But if anyone's a hero, it was him. He ran on his own faith. We'd never have rescued the General without him.
Rest in peace, Mika.
But he had a reason to survive. You all heard him. How could he leave his baby behind?
He lived a life to be proud of. He never turned away from doing the right thing. Not even when it meant death.
One more reason we have to stop the Empire.
We made him a promise.
Yeah.
Poor guy. A far-off dream.
Sergio, what do I do with all this cotton?
Could you roll them up into little pieces? About the size of a fingertip. I soak them in alcohol for disinfecting.
Okay.
Those are a bit too small, sweetie. They'll have to be a little bigger than this.
But you said it had to be the size of a fingertip.
I'm sorry. I forgot your hands are a wee bit smaller than mine. How about this? I need them the size of a hard candy. You've had those before, haven't you?
Uh-huh. One of the soldiers gave me one yesterday.
There you go, then. Just fill up the jar with cotton balls that size. I have to say, my job's gotten a lot easier with such a helpful little assistant. Thank you, Angie.
I wish I could stay here and help you all the time, Sergio.
I'd be happy for the help. Karen's skilled, but she's better suited to surgical matters. You'd make a fine nurse one day, if you wanted to be one. I guarantee it.
I wish I could. Then I could stay with everyone forever.
Oh, I'm sure you can. What's got you so uncertain? Hmm?
Dun dun dun. Okay, emergency transmission. Oh, don't tell me this is a 2-battle chapter.
I see. That's everyone accounted for then. Thank you for the report. The ship will be back on course soon. Do what you can to help finish resupplying and prepare to embark.
So, Squad E made it back in time.
Yes, just as expected. But their morale seems low right now. There were some losses suffered in the local resistance group. On the other hand, the team seems more united in their goal than ever before.
I'm glad they're on our side. But I'm afraid the key to the rest of this operation is...
Ah! That's one of the blocked transmission lines. It's coming from Ship 1. We're being hailed by the Cavalier.
Put them through, now!
Yes, sir. Captain.
The Cavalier! We have a massive enemy force under attack! Barge is sinking! Immediate assistance! Requesting back!
Are we going to lose the Cavalier too?
Interlude, The Witch and the Wolf.
What the heck?
Mr. Wallace, the Resistance wanted you to have this medal. Please accept it as a token of their gratitude.
That's a really cool looking medal, I'm not gonna lie. We got an accessory, improved cape. In this story, you can go on to the next page without reading the scenes. Interesting. I wonder how many scenes this will be. Let's do it.
I've tracked the Centurion's position to this area, right where we want them.
Uh-huh. So how do you plan on taking them down?
Our goal is to capture the ship, not capsize it.
Capsize. You sure get hung up on details, my man. The snow cruiser is a beautiful piece of work, but it's not like you'll get to keep it. I get why Doc Belgar's taking a scientific interest in it. So what's your horse in this race, Forseti?
A promise.
A promise?
Primaria, I'll have you sortie as well. But know this, failure is not an option. Nor shall disobedience be tolerated. Belgar's orders. Should you repeat the same mistake, you'll be sent back to the research facility.
Whoa there. What do you mean by that?
The laboratory is demanding we return their Valkyria. One of its top researchers, Professor Forster, has defected. Since then, our working relationship has been strained. We've been ignoring their demands thus far, but should you fail to prove yourself useful on the Crystal Sea...
Holy shit! You really suck at this. Sure, you're an ace when it comes to war, but you don't have a clue how to treat a lady.
I beg your pardon?
What the hell are you doing, twisting her arm like that before the final showdown? Seriously, what do you and Belgar think Chromaria is?
A weapon. A tool. Nothing more.
Look, Forsetti. And you too, Chromaria. We're all comrades in arms, aren't we? What?
Comrades?
Of course. We live together, fight together. What else would you call that but comrades? So come on. We can afford to act like a team, right?
I think not.
I want nothing to do with it.
Have it your way, Forsetti. Carry on with your little plan.
I'm starting to like Waltz a little more. Alright, Tears from a Witch.
You're nothing but a failure. Just a useless defect.
Perhaps I ought to return it to the laboratory. No matter. There's more where it came from.
God, I hate the emphasis on it and the use of it in reference to a living person who, by chance, has blood of the Valkyria line because they're a far descendant from it. I hate that.
Why? I gave them everything, and still they brand me as worthless. Am I truly nothing but a failure?
Selvaria, you are the pride of the Empire.
God, that brings back memories, dude. She was the enemy Valkyria in Valkyria Chronicles 1.
Prove your loyalty to His grace. Show the world your power.
Actually, I just realized that the pride of the Empire, quote unquote, came into Gallia to try and stop the Gallian rebellion and failed. I don't know. That just kind of clicked in my head because Valkyria Chronicles 1 is a band of Federation soldiers standing up to the Empire and pushing them out of Gallia, and that's it. And Selvaria just came to help them and lost to our Valkyria. I'm not going to say her name in case you haven't seen the series or you've never played the game or anything like that.
Help me! Someone, please! Save me!
Hey, you in there?
It's that obnoxious man.
I hear Fenrir in there, which means you're in there too, aren't you, Princess? I need to speak with you. I'm coming in, okay?
No! Stay out!
Whoa now. You okay in there? Are you crying again?
I told you to stay out!
Fine, my bad. You're right, it's rude to enter a lady's room without permission.
Then leave me be. You could wait a millennium and still I wouldn't invite you in.
Oh. So I have to stand out here 1,001 years? Fine by me. You're worth the wait. You've been through a lot, haven't you? It must be hard having to tough it out all by your lonesome. Why don't we talk about it and...
Leave me alone!
Sorry, no can do. What sort of gentleman would I be if I left a damsel in distress? Guess I'll just come back later.
Right then, Daughters of War.
But you've changed, Kai. This war has changed you. You don't care about peace. All you care about is your own twisted cause.
Claude, if you wish to know the truth, then join me. I could tell from our battles how skilled a commander you've become. I'd welcome you with open arms.
You think? Wait, goddammit! Kai!
Am I intruding? My apologies.
Belgar.
Goodness gracious, I can hardly keep up with these constant calls from headquarters. Sounds like the army is in quite a state of turmoil. They're withdrawing from the Gallian front as we speak.
Yes, indeed, because Squad 7 is victorious.
Ah, yes. I suppose that would be good news for you, to say nothing of Prince Maximilian falling in battle. After writing off Operation Cygnus as a trifle for so long, headquarters must be reeling. They're assembling all the troops they can muster to defend the capital. That must be why they want it back. I assume they'll be recalling the rest of XO as well. The fools. They haven't a clue what creeps ever closer. If only they knew the truth of Operation Cygnus, they'd be throwing everything they have at it.
But their ignorance is our opportunity.
Indeed. I trust you will succeed this time.
Yes, sir.
Now then, about your roles in the coming operation.
Yes, my lord.
I would have you rest for now. Leave this one to Forsetti.
You will allow us to rest?
But of course. You two are my trump cards, after all. I can't play my hand this early in the game. You understand, do you not? The role I have given you.
Yes, my lord. We do.
We are yours to command.
I'm glad you're taking so well to your calibrations. It'd be a shame to have to retire such valuable resources.
Thank you, Lord Belgar.
Thank you, Lord Belgar.
Okay, and finally, Wolf No More.
Hey there, princess. Oh, come on, Fenrir, don't give me that. You and me, we're one and the same. Loyal knights, sworn to protect our master. That makes us comrades too, right, boy?
I don't recall knighting the likes of you.
Nice view. You come here often? It's nice to have a place to yourself. Growing up, I didn't have anywhere to call home. Sure, I was born into a wealthy house. Problem was, my mother was the maid. A noble indiscretion. Like most bastards, I was neglected, abused. One day I'd had enough and I ran away to the slums. It was a real cesspool, a place for the lowest of the low. But at least I was free there. The streets were my true home. I met new people, found friendship, even fell in love. If my mind's in the gutter, it's always gonna be in their gutters. Holding on to that helps me get by. How about you? You got a place like that?
No. If I belong anywhere, it's under the knife.
Ah, that lab they want to ship you back to.
Every day was a new experiment. They'd strap electrodes to my head, apply stimuli, and observe how I'd react. Needle piercing, water torture, sleep deprivation, cut me apart, put me back together, slice my brain.
Easy, I get it. You don't have to relive all that.
But that's my true home. I fought so hard to be chosen. But even now, if I fail again, it's back to the lab, for more experiments, more torture, until my final sunset. Do you finally see? No one can understand my pain. Leave me. I have nothing more to say to you.
Not happening. You think you deserve to be locked up in some loony bin? To hell with that. I'll never let those bastards have you. Right here's where you belong. And that's final.
How dare you? Not in a million years.
Not doing it for you? Huh? My pecs are usually a big hit with the ladies.
You... cur!
Yeah, you're right. I was a real hound dog. But not anymore. From this day forward, my heart is your home. And yours alone. If you want somewhere to belong, look no further. When you laugh, when you cry, I'll be there. For all of it.
Fenrir, teach this insolent oaf his place.
Come on, boy, we're comrades, remember? Damn it. Think about what I said, Chromaria. You do have a place where you belong!
What a fool.
Chapter 14, Azure Flame.
Ooh, okay. Alright, well I have an idea as to what that means. But yeah, this has been a long-ass recording. We'll see how much I'm able to cut out. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Detail Expatiated. That was very interesting plot-wise. So we got to learn a little bit about why Kai defected and is betraying us. We got confirmation that Angie is a Valkyria. And then we got to learn a little bit about Waltz and Chromaria. And Waltz is just trying to be a good person, even though he's going out about it a little bit not okay. But he's genuinely trying to make her feel like she belongs. So I do like that. I'm starting to like Waltz, actually. He's more charismatic, definitely. He's more of a person rather than just a straight up villain like the bad guys in Valkyria Chronicles 1. But anyways, it's not a big deal. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I will talk to you all later.